Okay, everybody, while I was making that run to dump some stuff off for storage, we were fiddling with my tank, with my water tank. So right now I've driven back home because we ran into some junk and I got it fixed up to water. And what we ran into was when I drained the tank, we had blown it out, and I think we must have got like 99% of the water, but there might have been some kind of spore. So we had a whole bunch of gook. I mean, it's black, disgusting junk. So I'm underneath, and this is my drain valve on my water tank, and I'm gonna pull it back out. Put bleach in there with some water, and I drove about 50 miles. I want to see what kind of effect that had. This could be disgusting. Yeah, I don't know if there's not as much, but there might be some particles in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain all this bleach water out, and then I'm gonna run water back into it all the way to full and see if that helps. I think I see a couple little pieces of gook, but hopefully that's killed it out. So I will pause this, let this 30-gallon tank empty, and then fill it back out and see what happens. Back in a bit. I drained it out, and now I'm gonna go back. The water dripping up the front is the overflow. So now I've filled it up, I'm gonna drain it out again. There we go. And yeah, I can see there's some more junk that's loosened up. So as my RVPs, I will double check and probably flush it one more time. I got it actually on my levelers because my driveway is a little sloped, and I got the plug back in and filling it up some more. My uncle says that stuff is called mung. I don't like it. Apparently he thinks that if there's a spore or two in there when you seal it up, and even after you blow it out, there's bound to be a tiny bit of moisture, or even in the dry, that over the winter it grew, and I mean there was quite a bit of it. So we rinsed it out a couple times there. I put the bleach in it, like I said before, driving it back, and now I'm rinsing it out again. Let's see how it does. The tank is full, and there's water coming out under the front tire. First time that happened to me, I didn't know what was going on, and that's actually where the overflow is. So I'm going to go back to draining this again, if I can find it. Look at that, learning right where this is. That's not a good thing. I'm going to let that drain some more mung out. And how we figured out this was going on is I was working on it at his house, and we went to run the water off the tank, and the water pump was running, but we weren't getting any water to come out. So with that queen bed in there, we had to jostle everything around. We got to the water pump, took the input out, and there's a filter in there, and it was all gunked up with that mung. So clean that out, and now the flushing and all that good stuff. 3 or 4 flushes, 50-mile drive with bleach in it, a couple more flushes. Hopefully it's gone. I think this may be a process I do for a while to make sure that there's nothing in there. I got another full tank of clean water in here, and what I'm gonna do this time is, because my driveway is the way it is, I can't really tell if anything's coming out. So I'm gonna lay that towel under there and see if I get any more mung. Really hoping not. There. So I got it shooting onto that. Yep, there's a piece of something come out of there. In the battle of man versus mung, man won. But man's not happy enough to win, and he's gonna obliterate this stuff. Got a long trip coming up after seeing some family. I'm gonna go about 350 miles to a campground. So I'm gonna load this sucker down with bleach again and drive that distance, get it all sloshed up good in there. And got 3 or 4 days where I'm gonna be there. part of it is going to be getting this stuff clean so it's safe no matter what. Even though I don't drink it, it's going to be clean. Thanks for watching. Check your holding tanks. Bye.